Hey VC, it's Chris, and I'm back with the second part of my favorite records of 2015. And I hope you enjoyed the first part. I know some people did. There were some really nice comments. So I wanted to make this video a bit earlier, but I wasn't able to. So I hope you enjoy that now. Let's start right off. Next up on the stack is Calexico's latest album, Edge of the Sun. It's the colored pre-order version, which comes on two colors. Actually, one is kind of a turquoise, whatever you call it, and the other one is a baby blue. It's a very good album, and I think it is missing on a lot of lists. Maybe just because everybody thinks Calexico is always the same, or there's not too much interest in this band. But it's one of my favorite bands of all time, and I pretty much have their whole catalog, including all these tour-only LPs and stuff, so I really like them. Next up is Howling, which is a project released on Monkey Town Records, which is owned by Mode Selector. So this is also the pre-order version, I think, on white vinyl. It is a project between Frank Wiedemann, I guess, from Armee, and this Australian guy. He's in another pretty famous combo. I can't remember the name. So this is the white vinyl version. I really can't tell what his name is now. But it's a very good record. Also overseen this year, in my opinion. Bill Ryder Jones with his fantastic release. And this is another great Domino Records release this year. As you might know, I'm a big fan of Domino Records, and I purchased pretty much every release they did this year, except of like 2 or 3. And I always try to get the limited editions, which are mostly colored vinyl, or they have a 7-inch bonus single, and this one is on black vinyl, but it has the 7-inch bonus single. And this album is called West Kirby County Primary, and I really like it. Very good album. He is a former member of the Choral, I think. This is the new record by Dan Auerbach's new side project, The Arcs. I like it very much. I listened to this a lot this year. The only thing in Germany was that it was very expensive, speaking of the retail price. It was like over 30 euros for a single LP, non-gatefold album. And I got it for like cheap, 26 or so, which is still horrible. But very good album. So coming to the first compilation that I really love this year. One of my favorite electronic producers. This album cover is so cool. It is the 50th edition of the DJ Kick series on K7 Records from Berlin. It's DJ Kotze from Hamburg. Very good mix, very unique. He edited a lot of these tracks here in his own style. And the funny thing is that I read in an interview that this is the Late Night Tales edition from DJ Kotze, as he said, if he would have asked to do a Late Night Tales mix. So he just did it with his DJ Kicks album. Very good. Another Domino Records / Weird World Records release. So this is, I think, distributed by Domino Records. This is Will Archer slash Slime with the special limited white vinyl edition. A very, very good multi-instrumentalism album, electronica, even some hip-hop elements. I listened to this also a lot this year, so this is one of my favorites. Very, very good. Holy Sons with a kind of a songwriter album, very mellow, very nice, on Thrill Jockey, following his 2014 release, so he has another album out. It's Emil Amos from this instrumental, I don't know what you call it, stoner metal album band, I don't know. This is also the limited edition, 500 copies on yellow vinyl, very nice record. New Wilco record. I'm a big Wilco fan, have the whole catalog. This is just another masterpiece. The vinyl was out later this year because the album, I think, was released in spring or so, digitally. Really cool. The European version is on red vinyl, and I think the American one is on white. Another Domino Records release, favorite singer-songwriter album this year. It's Love Songs for Robots by Patrick Watson, also the Gatefold limited edition plus a 7-inch 45 single with bonus material. Highly recommend this record. This is a German release, very famous German indie rock band Tokotronic with their latest installment. They are recording since like 1994. I really adored their first 3 albums in the 90s when I was a teenage kid, and this is the first one that really kicked me. Very nice lyrics, it's very well done, nice packaging, red vinyl, very, very nice. This is an interesting release, and I have to pull out the sleeve. This is a soundtrack, and it's called Il Collo e la Collana. The artist is Rayon, and Rayon is Markus Acher off of the No Twist, which I'm talking about in a minute. The No Twist, one of my favorite German indie bands, and he did this for his own kind of label, Alien Transistor. He's also in the Alien Ensemble, and everything is kind of connected. Has thousands and thousands of side projects, and this is a very nice electronica little record. And speaking of the No Twist, first up is this here. This is the new album by Miss John Soda. This is the cover, Miss John Soda. And this is done by Markus' brother, Micha Acher. He's also in the No Twist. And this is the side project with vocalist Stephanie Böhm. And they have this record out, and I think it's the first one in a couple of years, and it's a very good one. It's called Loom, and is out on one of my favorite record labels from Berlin, More Music, which I pretty much own every release because you can just blind buy all this stuff. It's just that good. Okay, then the No Twists album 12 is back in print. Finally, after a long time, was very expensive to get an original copy, and I got the orange colored one on what's the label called? It's an American label, Outer Bank or something. No, Outer Battery. That's the name. They also did a repress of their following album, Shrink. And this was kind of a gap album because the No Twist were kind of a hardcore metal kind of band. And then with this album, they started to get more into this electronic kind of instrumentation, a lot of brass sections, and this was like the segue album to Shrink and then Neon Golden in 2002. Very nice, and maybe my favorite ambient album this year is from Tore Pfeiffer, Im Blickfeld. That's the name of the album. It's on Compact Records from Cologne. It comes with a CD. Very nice, thick record. Awesome ambient music. Speaking of Domino Records, this is the Martin Courtney Many Moons LP on Coke bottle clear vinyl, whatever you call it. It was pretty hard to get this album. The first one was very noisy and crackly. It does not justify a price of £25 plus shipping, because there's nothing really special about it except of a kind of an embossed sleeve and this Coke bottle clear vinyl. But I think it's a horribly overpriced record. It's a very nice record. It's the frontman of Real Estate, but I think I know. Where does this prices go? I know. Okay, some reissues that I really liked this year. Finally, an official re-release of the Jizz's Liquid Swords album from '95. Very nicely done. One of my favorite records, hip-hop records of all time. Of course, I'm really sorry that they did not include the title, the bonus track from the CD Bible. I think there would have been just space for it, but that's okay. Next up is Helios' Anglia, a very nice electronic ambient release from, I think, 2006 or 7. The original one came out on Type Records. This is kind of a private repress by, what's his name? Kenneth? Whatever. Very nice record. If you have the chance to grab this anywhere, do it. It's awesome. Sonic Youth released, or Geffen Records, I don't know, released the whole Geffen era catalog, Goo, Dirty, I think Experimental Jet Set is coming, and also this one, which a lot of people waited for, I guess, because original copies go for quite a bit, and I was very happy to have this. I also bought Dirty this year, one of my favorite re-releases this year. It is a gatefold, very nicely done. The quality is super good. I think it's 180 gram vinyl, and it sounds awesome. So happy to have this, although it is kind of expensive too. One of the two Beach House records this year, do not like them as much as I love the old albums, but they're pretty good. It was a grower. I did not like it at all at first. This is the Bella Union white vinyl edition, and thank your lucky stars I got it, but it's not here in my house yet. So but I think I like Depression Cherry more. Favorite hip-hop release this year: Sour Soul, Bad Bad Not Good, and Ghostface Killer. Absolutely killer album in my opinion. It is so good. I do not have the gold version. I would have loved to get the gold version, but this is just an awesome record, and I think I like this as much as I do love the one with the lyrics. This is the instrumental version. Only Bad Bad Not Good playing this record. Both records highly recommended. Highly recommended. Sour Soul. Okay, coming to the last four. My favorite compilation this year comes from Niels Fram, Late Night Tales. He's just a genius. He has a lot of stuff out this year. He also has this soundtrack. Do I find this real quick? No, I don't. He made a soundtrack for a film called Victoria. a German movie. He made a solo piano record. I think he made a Screws remix record. He worked with Olafur Arnolds on a project. So he was very, very productive. But this just kills it all. The Late Night Tales, he interpreted John Cage's 433, which is an absolute silent track, and he made a nice kind of piano piece out of it. Just to name a few, Boards of Canada, Bibio, Fortet, System, very nice, Rhythm and Sound, Miles Davis, Nina Simone, Dub Tractor, and this is just a perfect mix. So if you have the chance to get this, I think they just repressed it on white vinyl. Go to the latenighttalesco.uk site and get some info. It's very nice. The most overlooked record, in my opinion, this year. Nobody loves it besides me. And this is Josh Rouse's The Embers of Time. Josh Rouse is a singer-songwriter who did some awesome records, including this one. 1972, which was re-released by Rhino a couple years ago, which I was very happy about because there was never a vinyl version. 2013, yeah. And this is his new one, and it's perfect. Every song is perfect. It's a perfect album. I love it. Josh Rouse, please buy this album. Please. Second favorite record this year, on gold vinyl plus a 7-inch bonus single. I know a lot of people, I made a special video for John Lobham, James the vinyl collector, I think is his new name on YouTube. It's The Villagers' Darling Arithmetic. It's just a fantastic album. I'm so excited. His new album is coming out this week, I think, on Friday, which is kind of a live album in the studio. And this is a perfect album. I saw him live this summer. It was a perfect concert. It's just awesome, dude. Please also buy this record. Go out and buy this record. And finally, my favorite record of this year, I think the record that I listened to the most and it had the most impact on me is the Universe Smiles Upon You by Cuming, which is a Thai funk band. This is on white vinyl, gatefold cover. It's out on Nighttime Stories, which is kind of a Late Night Tales, Late Night Tales record label. They had a few 10 inches and a 7-inch, which was also featured on a Late Night Tales mix CD, which they became kind of famous with. And this is just a fantastic album. It is limited to 2,000. This is number 939. So maybe you check out if you can get a copy because it's a very, very nice album. The standout tracks are White Gloves, Little Joe and Mary, and People Everywhere. Still Alive. So, this was it. Favorite records of 2015. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And hopefully see you soon. Bye, guys.